Hi, it's author Sandra Wilson here in the Kindness Kangaroo Library for another kangaroo tale. Kindness Kangaroo, what story are we reading today? Today I'm going to share the story Do Not Wish for a Pet Ostrich, written by Sarina Siebenaler. If you look at the description below, you will find a link where you can get a very own copy of the book for yourself. Okay, do not wish for a pet ostrich. My parents once said I could pick out a pet, but it had to be one that I'd never regret. Once Sally picked wrong when she chose a cute pup. Now she can't find a shoe that has not been chewed up. And Tom has a cat that he says is too lazy, just snoozing all day, making everyone crazy. My teacher's pet parrot at first seemed so fun, but it chatters so much that she gets nothing done. Eureka! I shouted. I know what I'll get. An ostrich will be the best pet I can get. So I wished on a star shooting off in the night. I wished for an ostrich with all of my might. Oh, star, shining star, make my wishes come true. Please send me a bird like the ones in the zoo. And please will you give him a long skinny neck, and also please give him a beak that will peck. Then asleep I went, woke up to check. It's here, I cried out as it pecked at my neck. It looked at me blankly. My wish had come true. Now what will I do? What will I do? Breakfast, I pondered. Now what do you eat? Popcorn, spaghetti, marshmallows, meat? His appetite, as you've probably guessed, had me running to find more for him to digest. Apples, I cheered while collecting them all. Then I carefully stacked them because he's so tall. I sat in my chair to observe and to wait as he scarfed down the apples, all 78. I called up the vet, Dr. Wally Kazoo. The apples are stuck, doctor. What should I do? Oh, no, Dr. Wally Kazoo said in shock. Go get him some butter, a big 1-pound block. The apples will smoothly go down his long throat. This has worked for a monkey, a pig, and a goat. I shoved all the butter right into his beak, and the apples went down as I snuck in to peek. Snuck in. And the ostrich says, burp. Ew. What next? I know. An ostrich is active. We'll get some fresh air. What a beautiful day. We can go anywhere. An ostrich might like a calm stroll at the zoo, or maybe instead some light jogging will do. So I put on his leash and he ran out the door. Then behind him I flew. Boy, this pet is a chore. Then after our run, we both sat down to rest, but he quickly became my celebrity guest. The crowd just went wild for an ostrich to touch, and they gathered for pictures. Oh, it was too much. He started to run. He was ready to leave, so I started to beg, oh, come on, will you please? But he just wouldn't listen. Although I was pleading, he carried on running till soon he was speeding. I chased him right past a giraffe and raccoon and on past a hippo and then a baboon. I finally caught him. I captured him quick, but I was exhausted. This ostrich was slick. I know where to take you, I said with a smile. We'll go to the beach and we'll stay for a while. I think you just need a nice calm place to play. We can go for a swim and build castles all day. But instead, he just planted his head in the sand. I couldn't believe it. It's not what I'd planned. I sat and I waited and waited. And then he lifted his head and was running again. That's it. An ostrich, I thought, cannot run in a home. He must be in nature to romp and to roam. So I wished on a star shooting off in the night and wished at that moment with all of my might. Oh, star, shining star, make my wishes come true. Please take my pet ostrich right back to the zoo. Please send him away with his long skinny neck. Please send him right back with that beak that will peck. The very next morning, I stretched with a yawn. My wish had come true. My pet ostrich was gone. As I dressed, I decided it's all for the best because now I have time for my next special guest. I'll visit my friend at the big city zoo. I'll bring him some apples, but only a few. Then I'll wish on a star shooting off in the night. I'll wish for a unicorn with all of my might. Oh my goodness, another wish. Is that going to work, do you think? What a fun story. Do not wish for a pet ostrich. And this helps us understand a reason why stories are so important. Because sometimes we can learn something from a story. And in this story, we learned a little bit about ostriches. Now, not everything in the story is the reality of an ostrich, but it gives us enough information to go, that's interesting. I wonder why they put their head in the sand. That's interesting. I wonder how fast they really run. And then we learn more about an ostrich by asking questions and finding the answers. So that helps us understand stories are important because we can learn from them. Stories are also important for us to enjoy books and learn to read. And to help increase stories and how people get a chance to read, we like to write book reviews. And a book review is simply something that says, hey, I really liked this book. Because then others can go, ooh, that sounds good. I like to read that one too. And the author can go, wow, somebody appreciates it. Maybe I will write some more. So book reviews are very important to spread the love of books and share the joy of reading. And I would like to receive some book reviews from you. And all it takes is for you to draw a picture. That's right, just draw a picture. So you can review this book, Do Not Wish for a Pet Ostrich, and you could draw a picture of one of your favorite parts. Was it something funny that the ostrich did? Was it her dreaming of a unicorn? Whatever part of the book that you thought was best, draw that picture and then get someone to help you write a sentence about why that part of the book was your favorite. And then put the title on the page as well as the author if you can remember it, and send that to me at the Kindness Kangaroo Library, either through digital or you can send it through the mail. And I am collecting book reviews because eventually we're going to use them to make a calendar for the next year so that everybody gets a chance to read these book reviews, to learn more about these books, to share the love of reading. And the money that we collect from the sale of these calendars will benefit the Children's Reading Room, which offers free books to kids. So everybody gets a chance to enjoy books and the love of reading. So I hope that you will create a book review for this book or for one you have at home or even one you've borrowed from the library and send them in so that we can spread the joy of reading. That's all for now. I hope you join us next time for another Kangaroo Tale. Bye.